big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Syracuse's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Bringing it back, it's Reeves. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Florida State Seminoles offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Hand off to the single back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Trying to find room. It's Thomas. Trucks through the defender. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And there's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, they go right back to him. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Jones. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. From 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Then they come up with something here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Syracuse lines up quickly. Press coverage now from the secondary. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Tight end goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Defensive coordinator's got to be pleased. That's a third down sack. With the return, it's Reeves. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Using his legs, it's Thomas. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here comes the handoff. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Offense facing second and goal. Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Will come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaking free at midfield. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up the first down to keep this drive alive.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Got him. He's sacked.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Oh, look at the quick cut. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play.
He'll be taken down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Hold it. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback drops back. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Well, they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the running back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tailback with another carry. And the Seminoles pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
To the air, it's Jones. The pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Another sack. Back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy, or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the back.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No, kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but the Game moves the ball to the 39. Syracuse lines up quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And now the defense able to bring him down. Second down play coming up for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback on the move, trying to breaks clear, end zone ahead.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Lets it go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
A fair catch is made, but there is a flag down, so let's sort this one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick, or finally able to get him down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. Just sitting back there, almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second for the half. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Syracuse. It was a foot race and he won it.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Jones. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack.
Hold it.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the resulting play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third down, it's a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Thomas. He's brought down out at the 46.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Can he make it to the marker? And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence and can wear that defense down psychologically.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Jones. Looking to scramble. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. And completion makes it second down. Looking to throw it again. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Syracuse lines up quickly. And the wideout goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Press coverage now from these DBs. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On the run, it's Thomas. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
He's going to hand this off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll take the lead in the second half. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback keeps the football. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Orangeman. Extra point try coming now. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Let's see how how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's Thomas. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. First and 10 now for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
To throw, it's Jones. Quick completion to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Going after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. Syracuse lines up quickly. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offense. Does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Powering right past the defender. The gain moves the ball to a 3rd and 4. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. They'll try to run for the first down. The Noles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
They're going to run it here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Testing the right side here. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
We'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Same tailback, another carry. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense with one last chance to win it here, or we're going to overtime. Running play called on 3rd and short. Good enough for first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
There's the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, Seminoles. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on first down. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter with the playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.